Okay, in this video we're going to talk about, again, monetizing your blog, and we are going to talk specifically about two different ways in which you can earn an income with the traffic that you're getting to your actual blog. Now, obviously you can do advertisement, and we talked about where to place the ads in a previous video. But you can also earn money or you can earn an income from affiliate marketing, which you will have to sign up for. But now let's talk about the difference and why people tend to shy away from affiliate marketing. Number one, because they perceive that affiliate marketing is not passive enough, right? And so basically with affiliate marketing, you have to get people, or you have to entice people, or you have to try to influence people to take an action. And so typically when people get started in internet marketing, they don't believe that they have the skills necessary to help people or to entice people to take an action. And so they perceive that if they put advertising on their blog, that is an easy way to monetize. In other words, then people will then come to the site, see an ad that's already done, and click on it, and then you'll get paid. It's perceived that that's easier. However, let's talk a little bit about advertising. Now, advertising is indeed passive. The problem with earning money from advertising is that it is incremental. In other words, you have to have a lot of traffic and you earn a little bit on a lot of traffic. And so the only way in which to maximize your income is that you need to have a lot of traffic. In other words, if you're only getting a few pennies to a dollar every time somebody decides to click an ad that you're not necessarily trying to influence them to click, you are going to have to, again, have a lot of traffic coming to the page, because again, we're not even trying to influence these people. Now, the reason that this is so popular among internet marketers, both those who have been involved for a long time as well as those who get started, is due to a blogger named Shoe Money. And I'm going to show you his blog, and I'm going to show you kind of the famous photo that really got people started thinking about how to get advertising on their site. Now, you may not be able to see that closely, but what it shows is that Shoe Money has a check from Google for $132,000 that he earned in a month with all passive traffic and with all traffic that he got from SEO or search engine optimization. And so ever since that time, people have been focused on earning an entire income from AdSense, thinking that if Shoe Money can generate $132,000 in a month, perhaps I can generate maybe 1/10 of that, and that would be a significant income. However, again, let's talk about this again. In order to do that, you've got to have a lot of traffic in order to do it. A lot. And what it relies on pretty much is the effectiveness of the advertisements that are on your site. You really don't have any control over what the visitor actually does. Now, the difference is between advertising and affiliate marketing is naturally you are dependent on, in terms of your income, you're depending on people taking an action, right? So people come to the site and you get to influence them in the action that they're taking. So in other words, you're going to be doing something, and we're going to be talking about this in the next video. You are going to be selling them. In other words, you're going to take the steps to get them ready to either take an action to opt into a list or to click through to a website in order to buy something. But what you're doing is you are influencing them in the affiliate marketing process. Every time a person takes an action, you'll actually get paid, but you get to influence the process. So in not being actively involved in getting the customer or getting the visitor to take an action, you're actually missing out on a lot more income. The other part to affiliate marketing is that you're going to make more money every time someone actually takes that action. So typically when you are advertising on your site and somebody clicks on an ad, you get a portion of the actual cost, which turns out sometimes between 50 cents to $1 to $2, but it typically is not a lot of money. And so that's why in order to earn a daily income, you've got to have a lot of people. With affiliate marketing, you could end up getting an actual portion of a sale. It's like a commission, and you get a commission for helping the company to generate leads. So if someone comes to your site, clicks on one of the advertisements, and they then opt into a list, you are going to actually get paid some of what they're willing to pay for your generation of the lead. So affiliate marketing and advertising, they're different. And advertising is, again, it's a passive activity, but it's not the only way to monetize your blog. We're going to talk about this process that most marketers, when they first get started, they shy away from. This is a way that if you are willing to take this challenge, you can literally make more money than you would otherwise waiting for the traffic by doing affiliate marketing. So with that, I will see you in the next video where we will be talking about this act of pre-selling. Okay, in this video, we're going to talk a little more about monetizing immediately versus monetizing later down the line your email subscriber list. Now, what we've done is we've come inside of the Aweber interface. Now, you may have get response. It really doesn't matter. To some degree, all autoresponders will have the things that I'm going to be showing you here. Now, there are two kinds of messages that you can send out when you have an autoresponder. I'm going to show them to you now. You can either send out a follow-up message or you can send out a broadcast message. Let's first talk about a follow-up message and why that's important to you being able to monetize. A follow-up message is a message that you're going to set up in advance for every subscriber that comes to your list to get the same email address, same email. Therefore, you might want to set up the first 4 messages with pure content or things that are helpful, and then the 5th message you might then want to show them an affiliate offer with a follow-up message. So if you set up your follow-up messages, you'll then be assured of making sure that you're building trust with your subscribers and that you're not just compiling a list just to send them offers and then they will unsubscribe. What you're doing with follow-up messages, you're making sure that every subscriber gets helpful content as soon as they come to your list. Now, that's one way to do it. You can set up any follow-up message anytime with an offer. You can set it up at the beginning of the first 5 messages, or you can set it at the end, or you can set it up every message. It's advisable, though, for you to build trust probably within the first 3 to 4 messages of good content, and then send out a message with an offer. Now, let's talk about the other kind of message that you can do. You can also send what's called a broadcast message, and I'm going to click in there. A broadcast message is not set up ahead of time. A broadcast message is going to be one that you're going to decide to do regardless of the follow-up messages. So you're going to send out a broadcast message based on something that may have happened in the market, based on something that might happen in the news, based on something that you see that might be beneficial to those who are on your subscriber list. If someone comes out with a new product, and let's say it is at a special price, and you are an affiliate and you want to make that offer, you will then send out a broadcast message. This broadcast message will be one that you'll be able to do to the benefit of your subscribers. Now, again, the most important part is that you are building trust with your subscribers. You don't want to send a broadcast message every day. As it is said about the boy who cried wolf, if you send out something that's very important and you say it's important every day, then pretty soon no one will believe you when you send out a message saying, hey, this is really important, you'll want to read this. So you want to use your broadcast messages not all the time, but you want to use them in order to tell your subscribers something special, something unique, something they need to know, something that interrupts the pattern. Again, follow-up messages, you're going to send ahead of time. Everyone's going to get those. Broadcast messages, only the people who are on your list right now are going to get those messages. So in other words, when people come and join your list after that, they will not get that broadcast message. So if I join your list next week and you send out your broadcast message today, I will never see that broadcast message. It is only for the subscribers that you currently have right now. So why is that important to monetization? Of course, you'll want to use it so that you are sending out messages that are important when using broadcast, and you'll want to set up messages for everyone using the follow-up system. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome back to Monetizing Your Blog. Now in this video we're going to be talking about ad placement, and when you start to get traffic to your site, one of the things you're going to need to think about is where to place the actual ads. And we've talked about getting a WordPress blog, we've talked about getting a Blogger blog. Some of those blogs have limitations as to where you can put blogs. The most flexible, again, is going to be WordPress, and you're going to want to consider that. It's the easiest to work with, and it's the most flexible in terms of where you can put the ads. Now, there are three primary things you want to pay attention to: the sources, one particular rule of thumb, and then the different types. So in other words, first thing you want to consider is you want to have different sources. In some cases, you're going to want to use the Google AdSense program. Okay, and if you're unfamiliar with Google AdSense, all you'll have to do is go to google.com/AdSense, and you can join the AdSense program, which will allow you to put ads on your site. And I'll show you what this looks like in a minute. We're going to take that off here. You can also use the Commission Junction program, which has a number of advertising options for you, a number of different kinds of companies who want to advertise on niche specific websites. That's another option in terms of what kind of source you can put on your website. And then of course you can advertise your own business. You can advertise some of the work that you're doing or an event you're doing, and we'll show you what this looks like in a minute. As a matter of fact, while we're going here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a fairly popular and successful blog. Now this person's name is Kim Roach, and she runs a blog called Buzz Blogger. And one of the things that you'll notice is that first here she's advertising her Facebook page. She's advertising an opt-in page. So she's advertising a number of different things. If you go inside of her site, you'll notice that again she's pushing her social media there at the top. She's pushing an information product that she's doing. You'll notice here that comes down, what happens is she's asking you to opt into her page. So different kinds of advertising that she's doing. She's doing advertising within her actual content, and she's also doing advertising on the page. So ad placement, you want to vary it in terms of different types of advertising. I'm also going to show you another blogger, fairly popular. His name is Darren, and he runs the blog Pro Blogger, and I'm going to go to his blog in a minute, and you're going to see a couple of different kinds of things. Now you're going to see him. As a matter of fact, he's advertising the fact that you can advertise on his blog, and he's again advertising his social media. You'll see text links in here. You'll see his social media pages. So there are a number of different types of advertisements that you can do on your site. Okay, so you want to use different sources in order to monetize your blog. AdSense, affiliate, things that you're doing, your opt-in, different advertisements for different things on your actual page. Now, a rule of thumb is that you want to make sure that your blog page is clean. The rule of thumb is that for every time you scroll 800 by 600, you should see one ad, and you want to make sure that you don't overdo the advertisement. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to show you a blog here called Duct Tape Marketing. And here you'll see an advertisement for an autoresponder. You'll scroll down here, you'll see that this person, he's doing some advertising of a podcast, his other books. You'll see there's something that he's doing there, his social media. And you'll notice that the page is clean. You don't see advertising every place, but you see an advertisement pretty much every 800 by 600. So again, the objective is not to stuff your page full of ads so that people will click on them and see them. The point is to keep your page clean for the sake of your readers and to monetize that with things that would be enticing to them. But again, you want to keep your focus on the reader and keeping your page clean, because that is what will keep them coming back to your site and helping you to earn more money every time you gain more visitors. Okay, again, one of the things that you can do is you can do different types of monetization. You can do banners, buttons, and text links. I'm going to show you another blog here, fairly popular, for someone called the Pioneer Woman. Okay, and you'll see a number of different things. Now, the Pioneer Woman primarily uses lots of images on her site. She has a number of different sections, and you'll see a number of different kinds of advertising that she does. And let's kind of scroll down here. You'll see there that she's advertising a blogging group that she's a part of. She's advertising for Starbucks here. You scroll down, you'll probably see some text links in here. You'll see some consumer products. So you'll see a number of different kinds of advertising, banners, text links, all kinds of different ways and mixtures of advertising spaces that she can use on her site. And you want to do pretty much the same thing. Now lastly, I've placed there what happens if you get complaints, right? Because people sometimes resent the fact that you're advertising on your site, or they may feel as if you might have too many advertisements on your site. One of the things that you can do in order to limit the amount of complaints that you get is to advertise from the beginning. If you advertise from the beginning, then your visitors will get used to your advertisements and decide they like your content enough to continue to come. if you try to change midstream and you get your readers used to your not having a lot of advertisements and then you stuff your page full of them, you're probably going to border on irritating them, and you're going to lose subscribers and lose readers. So you want to start from the beginning doing your advertising on your page, your monetization, and then you'll start to bring the traffic that will be okay with that kind of activity, as opposed to bringing people who might be offended by what you're doing. So you, in a sense, you do not want to worry about complaints, but at the same time though, you want to bring people to your site, into your marketing funnel, who don't have a problem being marketed to, and who don't have a problem with you showing them different kinds of offers that they can either click, investigate, or even opt into. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, welcome back to blog monetization, or monetizing your blog. And what we're going to do in this video is we are going to do a redirect of your affiliate link. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this inside of your WordPress installation. So you'll notice, if you are familiar with WordPress, that I'm in my back office of WordPress. And the way that you get to your back office of WordPress is you will just take the URL or wherever your WordPress installation is, and you'll type in wp-admin. Like for instance, mine is in heyon.biz/GDaddy. We'll be taking that out after the tutorial, but wherever your installation is, you'll just type in wp-admin, and it will take you to the back office of your WordPress installation. Now, so what do you need to do? What you're going to need to do a couple of things here. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to update your WordPress with a couple of plugins. And what you're going to do is go to the plugin section on the left hand side and type in add new. And then you're going to do a search for plugins. And what you're going to do is you're going to search for a plugin called Page Links. Okay. It says Page Links Plus, Page Links 2. You can really use any of these. I like to use Page Links 2, and we're going to go ahead and install that right here. We'll just click the Install Now button. We'll activate that plugin. And then what we're going to do is, when we actually go to make a post and we add a new post, we're going to put our affiliate link in this bottom area. But there's still one more thing that we'll need to do to our WordPress installation in order to make this work. Now, one of the things that we'll be doing here is that when we actually do our post or our pages, whenever we do a page, it's going to show up in our menu area. Right? But we don't want it to show up in our menu area, so we're going to need to add a plugin in order to do that. So we're going to go and add a new plugin here, and the plugin we're going to add in is called Exclude Pages. Right, and it'll come up right there at the top. We're going to install it by clicking Install Now. Activate the plugin. So now, when we actually go to put a new page in with our affiliate link in there, right, we're going to do this. We're going to put that as an alternative URL, and that's where our affiliate link's going to go. We are going to untick this box so that our page won't show up in our menu. That way we can use the link any place that we want in order to create a redirect. Now, that's how you'll do this within WordPress. Now let's talk about the redirect and why you're going to want to actually do it. Now, what I'm going to need to do is to show you what an affiliate link looks like. And I'm going to do that by pulling up an affiliate link I'm going to pull up an affiliate link here from the Warrior Forum, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the affiliate link looks like. Okay, so what I'm going to do as an affiliate, I'm going to go and get a link here. Doesn't really matter which one we get. And let's see, I'm going to pick up a link here. And then I'm going to show you what that link looks like. Okay, so here's the link. Now let's enlarge that so you can see it. Okay, you want to take that large, ugly looking link and you want to put it inside of something that is representative of what you'd like to send out. Now, one of the best ways to do that is within your blog by using a domain name, or using your domain name and masking it with the page. And so that's why you're going to use your page link. So what we'll do is we're going to take that affiliate link, we're going to put it inside of that alternative URL. And what we're going to do is we're going to title our page something that's representative of what we're doing. And so what we'll say here is that we're just going to, for the sake of example, we're going to call this example AF link. Now, when you type all this as one word, example AF link, got your affiliate link down there. You're going to exclude the number of pages there. Exclude this from the page list there. We're going to publish this. And now the link that we're going to be placing all over the internet is going to be our domain name plus that word there. Remember, it's going to be all one word is the best way to do it. So our website here is heyon.biz/GDaddy. What we're going to do is we're going to make, well, that's our affiliate link. We don't want to do that. I'm going to copy this. Okay, and that's actually what our affiliate link is going to look like now. So let's take a look at what that looks like versus what we had there before. Now that's the affiliate link we had there before. Pretty ugly. Our affiliate link's now going to look like our branded domain name, or wherever we have our blog. So now our affiliate link looks like our blog. Now what I'd like to do is I like to have a directory, or I like to have maybe instead of GDaddy I might like to have recommends here, right? Recommends, right? And I'll show you how to do that here. The way that you can do that within WordPress is a couple of different ways. What we can do is we can make this example app link, we can make it a child or to another parent link. Now this is already done, so we're going to leave this here for now. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new page, and we're going to call that page recommends. And forgive me if I'm not spelling this right. We're just doing this for the sake of example. I could Google it, but okay, recommends. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to once again untick that. And this time we're going to leave that as a normal WordPress URL, recommends. We're going to click publish. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to all of our pages, And we're going to edit the page that we just created, the example app link. And what we're going to do is we're going to say that the parent link is now recommends. We're going to update it. Right now, the minute that I actually go to this link, it's actually going to go to the redirect. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Because now what I'm going to do is it's going to actually be, the link is going to actually be our website recommends, and then we're going to have our page name there. Now let's see what that looks like. Okay, so all we really did was we just changed the name there. And so now it says recommends, right? That looks a little more official. Right? You can do it just like this. You can leave that link there, but you could also create another page that makes it look a little more professional that says your website recommends this. So now when you put that link either in your email or in your in your promotions, your affiliate link, you're really going to then just put that there. And what it's going to now do, let's see, it didn't do that. Let's see, I might have that wrong there. If I spelled that right. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to add our affiliate link there like this. Paste it and go. Recommends example app link, and then it'll go to the page where we want to have people go. Right, let's do that again. I'm just going to put in our GDaddy recommends example app link. It's going to paste. We're going to click there, and it's going to redirect to the offer. And that is the way that you want to try to hide your link until the person actually gets to the place where they can take a look at. And what happens is your affiliate link probably shows up briefly, but it's going to redirect right to the actual page where your offer is. Now in this case we did this with the Warrior form. This would be your actual offer wherever it is. Okay, so thanks, and with that I will see you in another video.